we're getting connected over there. So, okay, are we live? There we are on YouTube. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. And so, looky there. Look at that big thing sticking out. Okay. So tonight, show y'all these beautiful hydrangeas. And this is a fuchsia pink. Aren't those pretty? So y'all say hello when you get here. Let me know. There's my sweet friend, Miss Monique. How are you? Okay, y'all, let me clean out my air breeze here. I had to have some cool air coming in. It's supposed to get on. It's been almost 80 and it's getting down to 30 tonight. So there's that. We can jump off on a big tantrum with that. So on Facebook, I cannot hardly see your comments. And I'm going to have to watch YouTube and make sure it doesn't mess up with my stream on YouTube. All right. Let's see. We may need to get a saw out. Let's see if I can this knife do anything. There we go. That's a big stick. So, hi, Miss Judith. Hey, my sweet friend Diane. Y'all hadn't seen my friend Diane in weeks. We gotta have some girl time. DJ, how are you? I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Miss Betty, how are you? Miss Carrie, Ontario, Canada, welcome. All is good. Oh, did you get both of them, Miss Nancy? I packed them in different boxes. If they're the same size, I can tape the boxes together. But if they're different sizes, I can't. So I had to send two separate. You're tired, Miss Monique? Oh, and there's Jennifer. I remembered it. It's J. Sebastian, it's Jennifer, yes. Miss Joan Wallace, hey. That's right. Okay, y'all, let's get started. And let me see. Miss Joan, thank you from the bottom of my heart for the beautiful card that you sent me. It was so very sweet. Okay. Yes, you did. Awesome. Good. I'm so happy. I always worry that, you know, one's going to get lost. One's going to, you know, show up later than the other one. All that kind of good stuff. All right. Because I like odd numbers and I don't have but 4 of these, we're going to put this on the side. We probably won't use it. So let's go ahead and get started with our bow. DJ, hi DJ. How are you? So glad you could join us. All right. Let's see. I'm going to leave a good long tail here. And let's put that in there so we don't drop it. And let's see what we can do here. And that's about even. So let's see. How is everyone's week going? Are y'all ready for the weekend? Oh, this has beautiful flowers. Thank you, Miss Monique. There's Miss Robin. Miss Robin with Robin's Wreathery. She made it over here. I still need to do some rails I've got. All right, let's leave this attached. We're going to do something a little different tonight. And number one, we're making a hand bow, which is a little different than what we usually do. And so I'm just making my loops. I've got them just held right there in my hand. And if I don't get it all twisted here, hey, Miss Kathy. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, so my the view on YouTube is not, my view on Facebook is not quite as good as my view on YouTube. And I can see comments on YouTube. Hi, Miss Denise. How are you? There's Miss Brenda. Thank you. Our weather isn't looking good. Temp to be in the 20s. Ooh. Well, see, ours was up almost at 80 today, and we're going down to 30 tonight. It's raining here now. So we'll see how that goes. All right, I'm going to twist this, and we're going to leave this attached. Hi to my sweet sister. Hey, there's my sweet sister. My sister's on here. She's on Facebook, y'all. I'm live on Facebook and YouTube. So, all right. I had gotten out this black solid, but I almost, y'all know I like to mix my patterns. It's what makes everything just so pretty. So let's do this. We're going to have stripes and polka dots and flowers and... Okay. And I used to do all of my bows by hand, but my hands don't like it. But we're doing it tonight. Because we're not making such a little bow. It's just going to be whimsical. Yeah, I like that word. I like that word. Okay. We'll get that one out of the way. All right, let's do, why don't I didn't get a black one out. Now let's see if I can one hand this. All right, I'm going to get a black pipe cleaner because you won't be able to see it in the grapevine as much. Okay, and now I'm going to take just like we usually do with our bows, and we're going to make a zip tie on here. All right, and I always pull it a little tighter right there. Okay. Now we got, y'all, I get in a hurry when for some reason, when I get on, I think, oh, I gotta hurry, gotta hurry. I don't know what I'm in a hurry for. Because y'all can always leave and come back if you need to go or whatever, but that's just always, I'm in a hurry. But we're gonna try to slow it down. Okay. This one's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be bright. And it's an oval shaped grapevine. Y'all, and I ordered grapevines from, I think I told y'all this the other night, from Michael's. And I didn't pay attention to the size. And I got 12 inches instead of 14 inches. And I really like my 14 inches. So that's what we made the little dog paw, almost a little 12-inch one. So I guess I'll just be making a few more of those. All right, probably should have made that a little bit longer, but we're gonna go with it. All right, let's see. Let me move this so y'all can see what I'm doing. We got ribbons going everywhere. I'm missing conversations over here. Watching from Virginia, awesome. Eddie yesterday here in Houston. Hey, Rachel. Yes, you can, Miss Monique. Yes, you can. Hi, Priscilla. I would make a hot mess with a Hambo. Oh, no. Y'all wouldn't. All you do, we'll do a video of just a bow up close. But all you do is you hold it in your hand and you just make a loop and twist it. Make a loop, twist it, back and forth. Oh, you got to do. Let's go ahead and see where we're going to put this. With a grapevine, you know, you got, it's a little different than our mesh wreaths. And I like to keep my stems long because the longer they are, the more stable they're going to be. And you don't want to put them straight down. You want to slide them in at an angle. And everybody on Facebook, y'all are on my phone. And it is far away, so I can't hardly see comments. Oh, Miss Diane. Is that Miss Diane? Oh, Susie. I can't see. I'll have to go back and read the comments on Facebook when I get off. I'm so sorry, y'all. But if you want a better view, you can jump on YouTube. But I thought I'd just get on both. And so y'all could all see. For the ones that maybe don't get on YouTube. All right. And I'm not laying these down. All right, we're going to have to turn this one. It's going to have to go around like this. I'm not putting the hydrangeas flat onto the grapevine. I want it to stand up a little bit. So I'm going to kind of push it down in there. come up with it. All right. Now, our appreciation gifts are probably going to go out Tuesday because I have new packaging coming that will be delivered Monday. So, it's packaging so the shipping won't be so outrageous. The ones I have was going to be like $9, and I was like, oh. Okay, so we have this, and it kind of looks, there's some glue coming through the bottom. It's okay. Hence why I took off my mat. Let's move y'all up there. All right, we're going to bring one down here. Love the colors. Thank you, Denise. Hi, who? Can't type tonight. I was wondering who you said. Oh, Monica. Okay. Hey, Monica, how are you? We're doing a little different tonight. We're doing a grapevine, and I may come in and put some more tails down here on the bottom. So I don't. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. The grapevine, I like to kind of check and make sure where my flower is going to sit before I glue it to make sure that it, you know, it will go in there and sit like I want it to. And I have to tell y'all something. So I was getting my glue sticks out. Look at the difference. So this was probably 6 months ago. Same package, Gorilla glue sticks, the long ones. They're making them shorter and they cost more. So there's that. I was like, what? And I just noticed it when I was pulling them out. That's okay. We still gotta have them. They get us because they know we're gonna buy it. Crafters are gonna craft. All right, sit there just a second. I loaded down the glue because I don't want it going nowhere. What is the reason for the flowers not down on the wreath? You can put them down on the wreath if you want to. It'll make a flatter wreath. It'll make a more compact wreath. And I've got some that I've got made that are compact. But if you want it to be more whimsical, you want to lift them up. And kind of like when we did I've done moved it, our butterfly wreath, where the flowers was airy and spaced out. It just gives it a more whimsical look. So that's the reason. And it's not a right or wrong way. Definitely not. You can do it either way. I've got some that are tight, and I've got some that are lifted up and airy. And I am going to come back and put longer tails on here. But what I'm doing, I'm making a poofy loop, kinda. And I'm gonna take some pipe cleaners here, and I'm just gonna gather them. And take it around here. And tie it down. And all that's going to do is just bring me a loop down. But if you go to Walmart and you see a wreath, most likely you're going to see them kind of packed down. Spread my ribbon out so you can see all 3 ribbons, but see how it's just making just like a little poof. Now I'm going to come back in here and make some longer tails to come down. Now let's see. I've got several different bunches of greenery here, and that's just going to give it different textures. And so we're going to put some hot glue. Get it in between some tight, great little twigs there. And y'all on Etsy, there's people that when they're looking for a grapevine, they search twig wreath. This is basically giving us a dark green for the base, and it's going to give us a texture, and it's going to give us coverage. Now this greenery, I've got it coming out from the wreath as it's going around. So it is laying flatter and closer to the grapevine. And that's just by the hydrangeas being lifted, it's going to give it more depth. So it's going to have like layers in it. Us and our tails is we're going to go back and forth as we layer this. And I am missing all kinds of, okay, are grapevines more expensive to make? No, Monica. In some cases they can actually be cheaper, and in some cases they can be more expensive. It depends on your flowers that you use. I don't use the Dollar Tree flowers in my wreaths. And nothing wrong with that. If that's what somebody wants to do, they can. But they're just not a good quality. But you can always watch. Deco Exchange gets some good flowers. Craft Outlet gets some. The Wreath Shop probably gets some. Hobby Lobby has got some nice flowers. Michael's has got some nice ones. I I can't put Dollar Tree flowers in mine and try to sell a quality wreath. Now if I was going to put something out in my yard that, you know, it was going to fade out in about 2 months or less. You know, if it was mine, I might would do that, but I won't do it to sell any. Okay, now we're adding some greenery on the inside and on this bottom side. Get back over here on this other side and get some bigger ones. I'm going to need some bigger ones coming down. I noticed that the pizza that I like to order is smaller now. Pizza, yes! Hey, they're making everything smaller and either going up a little bit on the price or up, or if they're staying the same, everything's a lot smaller. So it's not nice of them. Now I get why you have cut your ribbons. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Miss Rhonda, you're the winner from Tuesday night. You need to email me your shipping address. I have not had time to post that. But you was the winner. Your name was drawn Tuesday night on the live. So you need to send me your address, and they're probably all going out Tuesday. So it's just a little appreciation. Happy. So it's just a little way I say thank you for hanging out with me, spreading love, all that kind of good stuff. So email me at Rachelsuniquecrafts@gmail.com. The butterfly is my all-time favorite, and I've even seen it on this beautiful. Oh, thank you, Miss Joan. It was a whimsical. It was airy, and it was whimsical. So yes. This one's going to be, we're attempting to make it somewhat whimsical. Now, these, this is probably some type of a fern, but it's a stiff, wired greenery. So, I'm going to put it up under here. That's going to help because my loops are so big. And the reason why my loops are big is because I wanted it to be whimsical. So, if you didn't want it to be whimsical, you can make your loops smaller. But I'm going to put this greenery right here to support that. You know, in a mesh wreath, and even on some grapevines, I use every once in a while some mesh to help support my bow. Y'all get out of the way. But on this one, I see how it's picking those ribbons up now. So they're not going to be drooping down here, and they're not going to be drooping like they're falling. And so we're going to keep these kind of layered like that. All right, we're going to need to put one in the middle to hold up that center. See if I can find a little one again. And y'all on Facebook, I can't hardly see comments because y'all are on my phone. So I have to read your comments when I get off. Okay. And I'll reply to you. So if you want a better view, you can jump over on YouTube. But if you want to stay on Facebook, you can. I'll respond to y'all when I get off. I just can't see your comments. Y'all, I still miss my old glue gun. I had a glue gun, I don't know, it lasted for years and years and years. And I still miss it. It just worked better. Okay, let's put one more piece of greenery right here on the bottom. Oh, thank you, Monique. You see an empty roll? There's Miss Angie. My sweet friend. We are hanging out making a grapevine tonight with some fuchsia colored hydrangeas. And let me see, scissors please. I'm gonna snip these little tails, and let's see, we're gonna weave these around now because we've left them attached all this time. We got a little bit of greenery down. I want these to be kind of not wrinkled. So you just run them through your fingers. So we're going to take it about right here. Each layer going up needs to be just a little bit longer because they're going to be curved more. They've got a longer distance. All right, so we're going to take a pipe cleaner here. And I'm going to find a little twig down here. And I'm going to twist that pipe cleaner on there. And by the way, this shirt I designed and put in my Etsy shop, and it's through Printful, and they have shops all over in different countries. So if y'all need a shirt, it says Waymaker, Miracle Worker, Promise Keeper, Light in the Darkness, My God. That is who you are. Oh, I see what y'all see. That's what y'all see. That means 3 more rolls. Yay. Monique sees an empty roll. She did. Thank you, Miss Diane, for sprinkling. I appreciate that, my sweet friend. I so appreciate that. Y'all can sprinkle the video, and that means share the video. All right, I'm going to take these. I'm trying to come inside now because I want these ribbons to look like they're just weaved in and out and around. But never fear. No, we're not going to run out of ribbon. So, you'll know I finally got my taxes done. Or I got them to the CPA, put it that way. They're not done yet, but they're in his hands. So, last night, I went in my office and done receipts and stuff for my husband's. He does construction, so he's self-employed. And I done mine. So that was about 3 hours. I was like, oh. But I had to catch up for January, February, and a little bit of March. I was like, we ain't doing like this next year. Not doing for the whole year until time to do taxes. That was stressful, y'all. And I hate taxes. I hate doing that stuff. I'd rather be in here hanging out with y'all and, you know, making pretty stuff and okay. We're going to take the plunge. I'm going to go a little bit longer. Okay. So, let's dovetail this. And I've got these at different lengths, just like we do on our mesh wreaths. So this is what she's looking like so far. All right. Never fear. Then we empty one roll, we'll start over on another one. How about that? All right. I'm going to cut that crease off. And we're going to make a cheater tail. Just like we do. Now this one's close, but not, I don't think it's going to empty. So let's, we know for sure this pink ain't going to empty because it's, I think a 50-yard roll or 25-yard. No, it's a 50-yard. But isn't that pretty? That bright fuchsia pink. Y'all, I'm getting a bunny tail and ears from Miss Kathy Lopez. She has Santa Marta Design. She does wreath attachments. And I ordered, so if y'all need a bunny tail, she has some beautiful. Thank you, Diane. Love, love, love. And Monique and Nancy. Thank y'all. And Denise. Y'all are so sweet. I think it's going to be pretty once we get all the stuff up in here and get it all filled out. Because I got, y'all, look at this. Look at this stuff. I don't know if y'all can see that, how good, but it's got these beautiful pinks in there. Okay, so I just put a little pipe cleaner on here, and I'm looking, like digging for gold up in here. We're going to find a little sprig, and we're going to tie it on. Now, I'm going to put a little dab of glue to hold those ribbons, to hold that little pipe cleaner so that it doesn't go anywhere. Let's see what we're going to do. So I cut them a little bit short a while ago. And just really shouldn't have. So I think that should be long enough. All right, let's get these out of the way. It's like go big or go home, right? And we're gonna do these at different lengths. That's what it's looking like so far. Oh, you said a chia tail. Hey, Miss Emily. Oh, that's okay. Having dinner was important, I promise you. We are still here. It's still, still decorating this wreath. We're going to make it whimsical here because we got some pretties to add in here. Okay. Let's see here. I brought out all kinds of greenery because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to use. I know y'all cannot believe that. I need to see. Let's add some of this in here first. I know these came from Hobby Lobby. I can't remember where I got the hydrangeas. I had to guess it was Deco Exchange a couple years ago. Because when I went down there to their warehouse before COVID, I bought a bunch of hydrangeas. Where did the fern come from? Oh, the fern came from Hobby Lobby. And it's a pretty, it's not like a normal fern. I'll show you the difference. Here's like, you know, usually the ferns come. Look at the difference. It's a more real looking fern. So just this bunch was like $14. So that's where I got the fern, but it's a pretty fern. It is snowing here, 21. Oh my goodness. Miss Nancy, stay warm. We're getting down into like 22. Is it tomorrow night? What is today? Saturday night or Sunday night. It's going to be like 22. It's going to get down to 30 tonight here. Everything's been freezing cold. Oh. Daytime was the evening been freezing cold. That's no need. Y'all got to warm up. Beautiful flowers and trees budding out in Portland, Oregon. Oh. Well, let me tell y'all. Thank you, Miss Angie. Nobody's here. And Miss Kanya, thank goodness we aren't out of the cold zone yet. I needed to catch up on, now YouTube, Facebook, y'all, I can't see your comments. I'll comment to y'all, when I get off, because y'all are on my phone and y'all are so far away. Now we're gonna do, this is what I'm meaning about whimsical. See how it's gonna stand out and it's not gonna be flat. I have some Bradford pears, which is just a blooming pear tree. It's not a fruit bearing. I have fruit bearing trees in my back, and I have the flowering pear trees in the front. Because if they're close to each other, they will make the fruit bearing trees barren where they won't bud. They won't produce fruit. So I have those in the front yard, and I have my fruit bearing pear trees in the back. Well, the flowering pear trees are blooming, and they're going to be so confused because it's going to get down in the 20s. It's not going to be good. Okay, y'all, on doing a grapevine, I always try to, see where I want to put it before I actually glue it. It's like doing it twice, but that's okay. That way you get it in the right place. And you just try to remember where it was. So that being said, I also have some Japanese magnolia trees, and they make a beautiful pink flower, and they are full of blooms, both of them. And I'm just so sad because I just know after this weekend they're gonna be gone. So there's that. This weather is still bipolar, and she's off of her meds. If she gonna act crazy, that's fine. Just get you some meds, Mother Nature. Get that chemically balanced out. And so, y'all want to know a funny? Thank you, Miss Angie. No buds here. Just thank goodness we aren't. Spring is on the way for sure. I hope so, Miss Monique. How's your hubby's foot coming? Ooh. Well, they put him in that black boot, and he's been off all week. And that's why Miss Monique's package hadn't went off yet, because instead of taking off to go do the packaging, to go to Sweden, I had to take him to the doctor, which was like 2.5 hour drive south for us down there on the coast. So you can blame my hubby, Miss Monique, for that. But hopefully Tuesday we're gonna get all that taken care of. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, his boot. The boot they gave him, probably, I don't know, 3 inches, 4 inches maybe, I don't know, makes him walk beside it walking. So we had to order this other thing to put on the bottom of his tennis shoe to make him where he's kind of level walking. And then we had to order another boot, because if he's going to go to work anytime soon, he had to have a boot that would also protect his foot from anything falling on it or him kicking something, because the toe was out and everything on the boot that he got at the doctor's office. So we're getting there. All that came in yesterday and today. So he's going to try to attempt to go into work on a job that he's got next week. So, all right, so this is kind of what Aerie And whimsical means, you know, because we didn't mash these flat to the grapevine. They stood up a little bit. It makes the wreath thicker. It makes it more full. Makes it look a whole lot bigger. Which this wreath base was, let's see. Put my water bottle away. I didn't even measure this wreath base. It's about an 18-inch oval is what it is. And so, as you see, it's coming out and coming up. That's the reason I didn't want it tight, and I didn't want it laying flat on the grapevine, so that we could and so the next time y'all go to Walmart, look at their wreaths and you'll see how they're just compact and flat. And then you'll think, you'll say, oh, I see now. See what that is. And it's just two different styles. Thank you, Miss Robin. Thank you, Miss Emily. Thank you, Miss Betty. You love that area. Look, yes, isn't it? It just is so pretty. It just makes it so big, and it's got movement to it. It's like it's got life to it because it's got movement. Oh, I was going to tell y'all. That's what I was going to tell y'all. I have like squirrel moments where, you know, that thought comes in and it goes off just like a little squirrel. I told my boss, I said, so, you know, usually I get there at 8 o'clock. Usually it's like 15 till. Get in your office, you know, get your coffee if you want some coffee, some water or whatever. Told my boss, I said, I'm gonna be here at 9 o'clock Monday. Okay. She thought I was serious, you know. I said, well, do you want to know why? I said, because I want my hour back, because, you know, Sunday we spring forward. So I told her, I said, I need my hour back. I'm losing an hour of my weekend. And I need to get my hour back. And she liked to freak out. She's like, is that this weekend? Yeah. I'm afraid it is. Which I'm glad means an extra hour in the evening that we have daylight. So I'm like, all about it. So I'm like, yay! It's finally here. Okay. This is how it's looking so far. So see how we got our ribbon going on the sides. It's mingled all through there. Isn't she beautiful? Okay. I think We need one more. And these are good, y'all. I saved these because if you've got a little short piece of something that you need a long stem on, you can take that floral tape, put it on the stem, whatever length you need, and voila. So I got a little bucket over there. I just stand them up in it. Oh yeah. I love pink. I love polka dots, and I love stripes. So, how can you go wrong with this thing? All right, now. I did come home to supper being cooked tonight. Kind of like that. My husband had made some yellow rice and some green peas and some deer burger. Barbecued deer burger. He did pretty good. Okay, get my hydrangea on. All right, so I added some more coming down here. Kind of get that length, because I wanted the outside to be longer than the inside. Okay, now that we've got those, let's see, I'm not sure if I want to put, do you change time to, I hate, Miss Emily hates the time change. Oh no. Oh, y'all do. Miss Monique does. It's 23 to get here in Indiana. Oh. Snow still. I do wish, Miss Emily, they would get one and leave it. That was nice of you, my bonus. Let's see. And y'all, these are pretty. This is like a little light green greenery, and it's got just like a little tiny white flower bud on the end of it. So I'm just gonna see how this is gonna look. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to bring it and see. I think I like it, I really do. I wish they would pick one and leave it, but I wish it would be the daylight savings time, because I hate getting home from work at 5 o'clock in the winter and it be dark already when I get home. When I drive up and it's dark and you feel like, oh, it's time to go to bed. I just seem more tired in the winter. So I love the daylight savings time. And they said here the reason why they wouldn't leave it was, you know, some states do leave it. There's parts of Arizona that does not ever change. So it, you know, it's at state level that they can choose whether they want to or not. And they said, well, the kids have to get on the bus at dark if they leave it changed. Well, here's my thing. Some of them don't get off of the bus until dark. So what's the difference in them getting off the bus at dark in the morning or dark in the evening? Catch 22, I guess, but I mean, I wish they wasn't getting on or off at dark. You know, either way. But I pass buses on my way home from work in the evening time. So there's that. I say let them go in at school at 8:30 instead of 8 and be done with it. Miss Nancy, you need daylight. Me too. Exactly, Miss Emily. I like daylight. I like when I get home from work that I have just a little bit of daytime left. Okay. Okay, I'm just filling in a little bit with this this white and little white flower buds. We got white in the ribbon, we got white polka dots, we got white on the pink stripes. And even these, I'm not laying down flat, I kind of curved it up so that it's not flat. We're all about that little poof. I am glad we're getting closer to summer though, or spring. We don't usually have much of spring weather. We usually go from cold weather on in to start having hot weather. Like the other day, it was so hot. We've been running air conditioner because it was 80 something degrees. Like, really? Already? Already. And we haven't had a cold enough winter to kill all these flies. Got an egg rolling down here on my foot. All right, I'm just kind of making a little, y'all can see that, just kind of a hump and a little bend on that ribbon. I like to sit outside on the porch in the evening. Oh, yes. Hi, Miss Wanda. Well, I'm glad you made it too. We're just hanging out making a whimsical hydrangea grapevine wreath. It's gonna be thick, whimsical, and beautiful. Who doesn't like a little bit of black to give it just a little bit of classy look? And this hot pink to give it a fun look, a spring look. It's raining outside now here. And I hear the wind. Okay, let's see where else we're going with some of this turf. Because this is the we're gonna need something. Right up in here. Yeah, we are. There we go. Here we go. So I look for us to have lots of flies, mosquitoes, and all that this summer because we've had a couple of days of it getting, you know, freezing and cold, but nothing like we should. Nothing like we should. It should be. It should have been colder for a lot longer. Okay. So we got our white sprinkled out all through there. Now let's see what we can do. What we got. Back in the days, people stood up with the sun and to bed with the sun down. Oh my goodness, that's only awake 11 to 12 hours? Oh wow. They got a lot of sleep. Was they healthier? I need sleep. People need daylight and sun to feel happy and healthy. That's right, vitamin D. I need vitamin D. We had 4 seasons, now we have 2. That's right, Miss Joan. We only have 2 seasons. That was us 2. Now it's Worky for sure, wonky for sure. Yes. I just love this. Thank you, Miss Wanda. I drove school bus for years. The time didn't make much difference in the AM. See, that's what I'm saying. So they do what they want to do. Where do you get your inspiration from? Well, for this, I love this color. And I love hydrangeas. And a lady at work said she needed a bright, now whether she gets this one or not, that's up to her. I wasn't making it her to buy. If she wants it, she can. If she don't have to. But she was like, I need something bright for spring, a spring wreath. And so I was thinking, I need to make a spring wreath. So I had the hydrangeas, and I had bought these little pink flowers at Hobby Lobby this past week, this Monday, when I had to take my husband to the doctor. He let me run in Hobby Lobby only long enough while he run to the bank, because we were in Hobby Lobby's about an hour from where we live. So I said, okay. So I had to hurry in. And so I picked up the pink flowers. Well, when she said that, I thought, well, you know, I need to make a bright wreath. So I I got to digging around in my stash and I pulled them out. And I said, well, I just bought those, so let's make something bright. And then I thought, I don't have any ribbon to match. Yeah, I did. Just had to look for it. So that's how this came about tonight. Now we're just going to try to fill in a little bit. I want it airy, so I don't want it tight, but I don't want it, well, that will come off if you pull hard enough. I don't want it to have holes where it looks like it's just missing something either. Hi, Kara. How are you? I'm glad you could join us tonight. We're hanging out making a wreath. It's going to be a spring wreath. And this one can last all in the summer. So you wouldn't have to necessarily change it after spring. It's one that could be all summer. So, I see somebody over on Facebook watching, but Facebook, I can't see your comments, so I have to comment to y'all when I get off. Okay, I need to lift these ribbons up. So they're wanting to droop down. So let's put a little filler in there. So I'm going to go just kind of put some greenery down there. Kind of hold that a second. And that's the part I was talking about where you want it whimsical, but you don't, and you want it airy, but you don't want it to look like it's supposed to have something somewhere and it not. So that kind of lifts that up. And you're adding layers, so it's gonna pull your eye to all the different layers, whereas if it was just a flat wreath, your eyes wouldn't flow down with it. And I brought this, but I don't think I'm going to use that. Well, if she don't like this gorgeous wreath, it must be something wrong with her. That's funny, Monique. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Hopefully I get to work on my trailer this weekend if my husband feels halfway like it. So I have more room. break up all the polka dots there. Alright, we're just filling in a little bit. So that now we're making it where our bow doesn't look like it's just an empty bow sitting there. We're making it look like it belongs there. I'm going to put a little piece of greenery between the hydrangea and the flower, the ribbon. And by adding those, they'll help hold the ribbon in the places that we want it to be. Hold it back here so y'all can see what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And we don't even have a sign on here. You know how usually on the mesh we got signs. This one doesn't have a sign. I'm going to add a little bit of greenery over here on the sides. Kind of fill in a little bit. Hold on to that joker. It'll go down. That roll of ribbon's just jumping down like it knows where it wants to go. What I'm doing now is just kind of filling in on the edge. Just kind of putting some up under. You know, we put in the fern. So we're just kind of filling in now, kind of. So you don't see a naked grapevine up under there. Because you don't want to walk up to the side of it and see that it looks naked. And what I'm talking about is this right here on the side. See how we got greenery? And see that little spot right there? We got an empty spot. So let's take a little bit more. Well, that's going to be good. Okay, got all that. Now we're up here at the top. Get you out of the way. And we're going to get that out of the way. And we're going to get that out of the way. And we just dropped our easy bow maker. It'll be all right. It didn't want to stay up here and play with us anyway, did it? Get some of this nakedness covered up right here. I think it's turning out pretty. What do y'all think? How many pink lovers do we have? Have anybody liking pink? If I don't get this craft room cleaned up, I'm gonna be on the crazy train. I've got so much stuff bought up to make some fake bakes but they take a lot more time, and I got to get time to get in here and record some of those. Because I got some cute ideas. I got some cute ideas for some crafts, and my little happies that I'm gonna send y'all. Maybe something that y'all can decorate with, or you can make a craft with, or okay, I think we got the outside pretty much done. Let me check them. The inside looks good. Let me put a little bit down here on this end. Catching up on comments. Absolutely don't use that. That completely cracked. Hey, Miss Shantae. How are you, sweetheart? Sorry, I've been down here in the middle of this wreath and I didn't see you come on. Thank you, Miss Monique. Thank you, Miss Nancy. I appreciate that. How do you know how to price your items? It's another masterpiece. I'm going to do a wreath and flat. Didn't know that trick. You're funny, Miss Joan. You're funny. Pricing your wreath. Well, you have to figure up how much you got in it, and depending on where you're selling it, you gotta, you know, cover your cost of, like if you're selling on Etsy, Etsy's gonna get their fees, and you gotta cover your shipping, and you know, if you're doing it for a hobby, or if you know, and you just whatever you want to price it at, you know, you just know you gotta cover your cost, and you know, if your fee is $10 or your fee is $20, whatever, you know, you want to make for making it, you just gotta know how much you got in it and your fee for making it. Okay, I'm gonna put one right here to kind of bring that around. And just like you just figure up. I used 3 of these stems. They were $5.99 each. Figure up your hydrangeas, your ribbon. You figure up, you know, your greenery. This one was $14, and you figure up. I used it about half of it, so I would, you know, add that in there as half of the bush. And, you know, if you're going to make $10, if you're going to make $20, you add in, I sell on Etsy, they get about 15%. This one would probably cost about $30 to ship because of it being so tall and so big. So it's just, you know, you just got to figure all that. And that's at a discounted shipping rate. Shipping went up for us. So that's how I do it anyway. I think she's done. And she's on an oval. So, and a grapevine will hook anywhere. So you can hang it on a nail. You can hang it on a wreath hanger. You could hang it, grab a hook like that, or you can hang it. I will show you on one day. I got on my front door, I have, it's a double door, and I've got two little plastic hooks, and they've been up there for the last several years. So people that say command hooks is what they are, and it's attached to a piece of wood. My doors has got the little wood slats in it. It's on wood, so, and it has held my wreaths. And I have a big flocked Greenery wreath base, and it's got poinsettias and hydrangeas and the ribbons and all the stuff on it, and it's held for the last couple of years. So that's how I hang mine. But a grapevine will literally hook on a door hanger, on a command strip, on a nail. They're one of the easiest wreaths to hang, which the mesh wreaths are easy also, because where I put a hook, see on a wire mesh, this is the frame, you can hook it. So, I mean, any way you want to hang it, you can hang a mesh. But somebody might want to hang this away. Somebody else might want to hang it this away. And somebody else might want to hang it this away. So I don't want to put a hook on it because they can literally hang it either way. Or you can put it at an angle like that. This wreath would be pretty in a variety of ways. So, and we made it to where it can hang. See, it would be pretty like that. Or like that. So, I don't put hooks on mine most of the time. You can if you want to. You can take a zip tie and put it on the back of your grapevine if you want to hang it with a zip tie. You can get a little pipe cleaner and put back there if you wanted to hang it with that. But I just don't like to put them on there because a grapevine, you can hang it just any old way, in a mesh wreath also. And this one, you can literally hang it in different ways and it would look beautiful. This one you can hang inside your house. Wreaths are not just for the outdoor, for your front door, back door, porch. You can hang them in your bedroom. You can hang them in your living room, above your fireplace. So much you can do with them. I think this one's beautiful. I love the black and the pink together. It's just classy to me. Let me see what y'all are saying. Facebook, I will go back and comment. Most everybody is on YouTube. Beautiful. Thank you, Miss Betty. I'm doing well. Oh, thank you, Miss Shantae. Thank you, Miss Priscilla. That's right, Miss Monique. Basically, you're just, you know, just get whatever you can. Thank you, Miss Betty, Miss Wanda, Miss Emily. Oh, do you do boutonnieres and wrist corsages? Do I do boutonnieres and wrist corsages? I have done them. In fact, my wedding, I did all the boutonnieres. I did all the corsages, my bouquets, all of it. And that was 30, oh goodness, 32 years ago. So I haven't done any boutonnieres and corsages in a long time. I don't know, 10, 15 years, but have I done them? Yes, I have, and can, sure can. And bouquets and all of that. All the good stuff. Well, I think this is a wrap, y'all. How long has this one been? Ooh, we've been on here an hour and a half. I think everybody on Facebook done left. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We got to draw a name, y'all. We got to draw a name from our Tuesday night. Names. So after I get off of here, I'll get the names from tonight. Y'all, they'll probably go off Tuesday because my packages is supposed to be here Monday. The bad thing about making wreaths, you want to keep them all. Oh, I like that one. All right. YouTube. All right. I'm going to look at the camera, or the, whatever, the monitor over here, and we're going to pull one. Da, 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 da. Someone going to give me a drum roll. Miss Nancy! I got your name, Miss Nancy. I seen her comment just a few minutes ago, so she's probably on here. Only need one of each. You need one corsage and one boutonniere. Okay. Yep, it's 4:30. Miss Monique, I told you, you need to go to bed early on Tuesdays and Friday nights, and then set you an alarm to get up. Y'all, it's 4:30 over there in Sweden. Time flies when you're having fun. Woohoo! I know, Miss Nancy, look. Miss Nancy won. Yay. Miss Rhonda was on earlier, so maybe she heard me call her name. So, y'all, those will be going out. I got like 4 going out Tuesday. 5 counting Miss Monique's. Miss Monique has been an angel. She's been waiting. I told her I would send her a happy and draw her name. And that just worked out perfect, didn't it? So, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. We did something a little different. I'll get a picture and post on Facebook. I need to post one on YouTube, don't I? Tomorrow. And I love it. I love it. I think the ribbon matched perfect. So, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to try to work on, don't freeze, getting my trailer so I can clean out some of my wreaths. Y'all, I got probably 200 wreaths in here, and I got to have some room, because when I start to ship something, I have to clean off my table and get all my weighing stuff out, and it's a big ordeal, so I got to have room. So my husband said we might do that. So hopefully we get that done so I can set my stuff out. Yes, I'm excited. So y'all have a wonderful and blessed and happy, stay warm, stay dry this weekend. I'm sorry y'all are losing an hour because it's going to be daylight savings time. That means we lose an hour of our weekend. Shall we all have a moment of silence? Being I'm losing my hour. No, it's all good because I'm going to love that extra hour of daylight. But y'all, that's funny. So remember that I love you all. I'm so blessed and so thankful that y'all are here. And I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll be back Tuesday night. Hopefully when I get my area cleaned and cleaned out. Might surprise y'all and do some extra lives every once in a while. I do go to bed early when you don't have to have a live. But last night I got hooked on a video about cooking freeze meals on YouTube. Prom is May 14th, so we have some time. Let me know. Okay, Miss Emily, message me colors and kind of what you got in mind, and I'll see what I can come up with. We can do it. Good night, Miss Diane, my sweet friend. Take care and stay safe. Y'all stay safe. And y'all have a wonderful and blessed weekend as well. Thank you, Miss Monique. I love y'all all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, and I will see y'all Tuesday night maybe. I'm just thinking we have a good night, Miss Wanda. Yeah, we could do Tuesday night. Yeah, we're gonna do Tuesday night. I was thinking I got somewhere to go, but I'll be back. I'll be back Tuesday night. So thank y'all. I love you all. Get to crafting, make something beautiful, and go join my VIP group on Facebook, and so y'all can share pictures, and I'll approve them. All right, good night, y'all. Let's see how we end this.